Volunteer Game Day presented by Rackley Roofing, official roofer of the Vols. Now, this is cool. This picture is going to end up all over social media of these three together. That's Daryl Dickey on the end. He is the 1986 Sugar Bowl Most Valuable Player, the only undefeated quarterback in Tennessee history. Next to him, that's Andy Kelley, two-time Southeastern Conference champion. And this, of course, is Heath Schuler, who's with us every week. It's still special. Heisman Trophy runner-up and top 5 pick in the NFL. Three of the very best to ever play the quarterback position at Tennessee. Champions Weekend brings you both back. Daryl, to see the guys from that special 85 team, what was it like, or what has it been like?
Oh, it's been a great weekend, and we've had such a great time. And thanks to Danny White and his staff for hosting us all, and had a great evening last night in the north end zone up there with just both teams, the 90 team and the 85 SEC championship team, just to get an opportunity to see everybody and reminisce about old times, and then go down in the bottom level and have a lot of fun. So it's been a great weekend and much appreciated.
The 85 team so special. The 90 team, Andy Kelley, might have been the most talented Tennessee team ever.
We had a ton of talent.
Wow.
We had a ton of the NFL guys, three first-rounders off that team. Alvin Harper, Anton Davis, Charles McCray. Carl Pickens is on that team. Had a lot of talent, a lot of great players. And I was talking to Coach Cutcliffe today about that, and he brought our team up that year, and what he said, how good we were. And I agree, obviously, but that's back in the day when we still had ties. We tied Colorado, the eventual national champion. Yeah. I'm convinced the way that second half went, because we had to make a comeback, if you remember.
Sure.
We were on them in the second half. They couldn't do anything with us. So I'm convinced in my mind, if there was overtime back then, we would have won that game. Auburn, we had to tie with Auburn that year at Auburn. They basically had to throw 2 Hail Marys to beat us, and we still had a chance at the end of the game. So I'm convinced if there had been overtime, we'd have won that game. So, you know, I always think Coach Major's old saying, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, we can't change that, but I like to reminisce and think of things what could have been. But we were a pretty good team then.
What did Andy Kelley teach you, Heath
Oh,
Schuler?
my goodness. Well, the funniest thing that ever happened is, as Andy, all summer long, he kept talking about the Mike, Will, and Sam on defense. I was just out of high school. I show up, graduate on a Friday, show up to school on a Sunday, and I can't figure out this guy's name's Mike, Will, and Sam the whole time. No one's explained it to me. We get the very first depth chart of Louisville. We play on a Thursday night game. Yep. Got to meet Muhammad Ali that game.
He was there.
Remember,
yeah.
he was there. And the guy's name wasn't Mike, Will, and Sam. I went to Andy. I said, Andy, what? And did they change around? And for him, at first, I thought Andy wasn't going to tell no one. And then he told the entire team, coach and staff, and everybody. He could not keep that a secret.
That was too good to be true, right?
It was really too good to be true. You know, we called it middlebacker, and, you know, we had odd names at our high school. But
the Maroon Devils called it something different.
It was something totally different. But all week, I could not, I mean, from my career, I owe so much to him, Jerry Colquitt, what they gave to me, their, you know, really their insight of the game, their knowledge, understanding the X's and O's. I mean, a big brother to me, a great mentor.
I think there's truth probably from any quarterback. Daryl, I'm sure there was somebody that when you first got in, that you had to kind of learn from. I learned from Jeff Francis and Randy Sanders and then and other guys, and then just kind of, it's kind of when you're in that quarterback room, you know the young guys coming in that it's kind of like reading just a different language for a lot of these guys. And I know it was for me. So I went through a lot of the same stuff you're talking about. I didn't understand a ton of it at first, but it's like putting pieces of a puzzle together and having those older guys in that you can look up to, that you trust, to help you kind of put it all together. I think that's kind of what it's all about. And as far as the quarterback fraternity, looking out for each other and helping the younger guys.
Yeah. And there were some pretty good coaches when you were here, Daryl Dickey, and into Andy and on forward in terms of the offensive staff. Amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah. Our offensive staff with Philip Fulmer, Kippy Brown, Walt Harris, Doug Matthews. I mean, a lot of people that went on to have David Cutcliffe, right, went on to have long careers, not only in the SEC, but head coaches. So we had a great staff. There's no question.
Well, Champions Weekend special for the 85 team, for the 90 team. Daryl Dickey, Andy Kelley, so great to see you. Thank you for joining us. This picture is going to be all over social media, these three guys together, and it should be.